Hello and welcome everybody. Today is a new day and we are going to start, as you can see on the screen, our phrasal verb series. We have already done a few. As you know, this is, as you can see from here also, this is part 4 if I am not wrong. So part 4 meaning you have 4 more, you have this is not actually part 4, this should be 5 I believe. So you already have 3 to 4 videos on phrasal verbs. That means list of phrasal verbs which are important, which you should not skip, right? So look and pick, like we will look and we will pick the right phrasal verb. Okay, find out which one is right. So we are going to do these 2 phrasal verbs from here today, this class, and it is suitable for 9, 10, 11, 12 all. As you know, in class 9s and 10s you have few phrasal verbs, and in 11 and 12 you have more phrasal verbs and less of normal prepositions, right? So it is better that all of you take this video, and if you haven't yet checked, also check slothskill.com. This website is recently launched, but it has a lot of content for you. I believe 1 year is over and I have posted a lot of content, grammar content and all. I have got a lot of response from you. I'm so thankful. So do check it, it will be helpful for you. You can even practice from there. Okay, answers are also given, grammar as well as literature. So let us move to the first what is our how, those who have already followed the first 3 to 4 videos, you are aware of it, how we do it. This is phrasal verb pick we are doing. So all pick, you can see pick, 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 all are for pick only. So you will read the sentence and you will try to guess what should be the right word, phrasal verb, right? So after you have checked them, I will give you the answers, you will get an idea of all these. Then we will move into the table. So those, only those things that you could not write, some are very easy, you can solve them very easily. So those you will not have to write, but those which you could not solve, that you write down in a table format, that I will show you next, right? So I will give you the meaning also. Please pick dash those books from the floor. So this is very easy. Some books are lying on the floor, you have to pick them what? You have to pick them up, right? So it is as simple as that, pick up. Next, she was able to pick dash her favorite painting from the art gallery. So when you can, you can see and tell, acha, this is the picture that I drew. This is the picture that I haven't drawn. So when you can select, when you can choose and select something from a group, that is pick out. Okay, the kids used to pick dash him because he was new to school. That means this is kind of a bully, when you tease, when you criticize. So this will be pick on. When the meaning is like bullying, then you will write pick on. Okay, she picked dash her salad during lunch because she wasn't feeling well. So what is it? That means when you, like, if you have a food particle and you're just biting it very slowly as if you are not hungry at all. So in that case we say that we pick at. Okay, pick at, what is the meaning then? To eat or nibble the food very slowly, like when you do not have much appetite, you do not want food that time. If you are forced to eat, what you will do? You'll just take bits and pieces, like you are not interested. Okay, so that is pick at. Next, the sniper managed to pick dash several enemy soldiers. This you can understand, that means to shoot and kill. So this one will be pick off, OFF. So these two kind of confusing. Pick out, second one, and this one, yes, fifth one will be pick off. Okay, pick off meaning to shoot or kill somebody. Don't worry, just check whether you can answer them correctly. I'll give you the table also. I had to pick dash the clothes at the thrift store to find something suitable. So when you have to search a lot, okay, like if you go to a store like Max or any other place, okay, so what you have to do, you have to see what all things are there, and then you find out that this dress is good enough, so let me buy this. So you have to pick through. The professor picked dash the students' argument during the debate. So when you are analyzing, or like you tell me, ma'am, is this correct? So मैं सोच में पड़ गई कि अच्छा, let me see if this is correct, will that be also correct? So when I have to examine, when I have to study, I have to analyze. In that case, for greater detail, it is going to be pick apart. Okay, because those you can remember it like this, that thing is somewhat different from the others. So this is pick apart. She was quick to pick dash on the subtle hints in his conversation. So like maybe they are trying to, the boy is trying to propose the girl, and directly he does not say ki I love you, but he gives hints, he gives some hints that I am interested in you, if you would have to spend a life with me, kaisa rahega, that kind of questions he is asking. So those are hints. And the girl was very easily she could pick dash on that thing. That means understand, to notice or detect, okay, something which is not obvious. Even then she is able to understand that what he is trying to say. So it will be pick up on. Okay, already on is given, so this side you have to write pick up on, right? So only up we are going to write over here. So if we move into the table now, as you can see, all are written. Like pick up, the meaning is to lift or take something, okay, to lift. Pick out, meaning to choose and select. Pick on, meaning to tease, okay. Pick at means to eat slowly, right. Pick off, meaning to shoot or kill. Pick through, meaning to search through, okay. Even the ones that I am highlighting, you can even write that much. The whole thing you may not write, okay. Pick apart, meaning to analyze or examine. Pick up on means what? To notice or detect something that is not obvious. So I have even highlighted. If you want, you can even write these down, okay. First copy these, the phrasal verbs and their meanings, and these are the examples that you can practice. And after you have prepared this one, okay, if you see that many of the sentences are incorrect, then you can just first revise these and then again come back to the exercise, right. This is actually not a one time video, you have to keep revising this, okay, because this is going to come in class 9, 10, 11, 12. It is going to be helpful for 4 years, so you can't just let it go. So keep practicing these phrasal verb series, okay. Next we have come to phrasal verb. The next phrasal verb, as I told you, pick and look. So we are going to do the look part now, right. So let's start. Just a minute. Yes, so we are going to start with look. First sentence, again we will do it the same way. First we will try the sentences. She looks dash her younger siblings when her parents are at work. That means she takes care of them. So very good. Looks after is the simplest thing. I will look dash the word in the dictionary. So I am going to search for that word. So we already use search for over here, as it is a phrasal verb. Look के साथ what is the word, correct word that should go? Look up. That word look up का मतलब है to search for something. Look dash for icy patches. See, for is given. It does not mean that your answer is given over here. That means it is a compound preposition and you have to use the suitable word over here. So look, what is going to be this answer? Look dash for icy patches on the road while driving. So you have to look out for, that means be careful, okay, be vigilant, be watchful, be careful. Otherwise any moment you can, like when you are driving a scooty or a bike, you should be careful, no, that when if there is oil on the road, you should be careful not to, you know, skid on that. So that means you have to look out for, you have to be careful about it, be vigilant about it. Next, the authorities will look dash the matter. This is again very simple. Authorities will look into the matter, meaning they will investigate, they will find out, they will examine. I am looking dash to the vacation next month. I am looking, very easy, I am looking forward to. Sometimes we expect na ki kab aayega chutti, when this holidays will come, when I will be able to go out for a tour or some place, okay. So I am looking forward to. He tends to look dash on people who don't share his views. So this is, imagine that I believe what I am saying that is correct and what you all are saying are completely incorrect. So that means I do not accept others' views, and when whoever has some other views, what I will do, I will look down upon them. That means I ignore them, I think them that yes, I regard them as not that superior, they are very inferior in quality, okay. Could you please look dash my essay before I submit it? So look over my essay का मतलब है to examine or to review something, to study something, to check something. She has always looked dash to her older sister as a role model. We will not say looked after. This sentence and this sentence is very common. Sentence number 1 and sentence number 8. You will not write looked after. She is not looking after her older sister. What she is doing is, she is very, you know, she takes her as a role model. So we have to write ki she looks up to her older sister as a role model. Be careful, this is very common in the exam. It was too painful to watch, so I had to look. Very easy, look away. If this side is, if something is happening, if somebody is killing somebody, so if I cannot see this, what I will do? I will look away from that place, right? Very easy. I will look dash on my grandmother tomorrow to see how she is doing. So I will look dash on my grandmother. What we are supposed to write? Look in on my grandmother tomorrow. This is somewhat not that common. So look in on का मतलब होगा to visit someone briefly. Okay, मतलब जाके एक बार check करके आ जाऊँगा कि whether everything is fine or not. I'll just go check whether my grandmother is fine or not. Okay. I will look dash these documents to see if I can find the information you need. So I am searching for an information and I am looking into I am looking for that information in those documents. So what I will do, I will look through. Okay. The fashion designer looked the model dash to see. Now this I can say, if you want, you can, if you think this is too much for you, you can ignore this one because this is not that common in the exam. The fashion designer looked the model up or down, okay, up and down to see how the dress fit. That means whether the dress was fitting well or not. So was looking up and down, okay, from top to bottom. So that is what is talking about in the being talked about in the 12th sentence. So you can ignore that. At least 1 to 11, those are the ones that you cannot ignore at all, right? So you can even search for these things in the question paper. If you revise from here and then go and search for these or try the question paper, the sample question papers, you will be able to solve most of them, right? Because from there only I am selecting कि these are the ones that very commonly come in the exam and वही सब यहाँ पे है, तो accordingly you can select. Phrasal verbs. So as you can see, look word, so you have look after, you can take it as to take care or watch over, so we can just write take care, okay, to take care of somebody. Look up meaning is what? To search, okay. Look out, you can simply write to be vigilant, be watchful, be careful, okay. Look into meaning to investigate. Simply just write these many words, that will be enough, those who are writing it. Next one, look forward to, so to be excited about something, okay. Anticipate ko you can leave also. Look down on, so that means regard someone as inferior, okay, simply this much. Look over, what can we write? Look over matlab to examine again, okay, to review. Look up to means to admire, okay, you can even write role model. Look away, that means to avert one's gaze, shift one's eyes, okay, shift one's eyes, you are looking this side, now you look that side, right. Next one, look in on, to visit someone briefly, that's enough, okay. Look through means to browse or examine something quickly, this is important, okay, this is quickly, and here there is, this one is also examine, but yes, look over and look on, these two can come. See, as I told you, both you can write. Some prepositions they can, like maybe somebody is saying look over, another can say look in on. So these two cases, like both are of the same meaning, look over and look in on. So you can use any one if this is the case, right? If it is given like look dash on, so then you have to write in. But if it is given look dash, so you can write over or you can write in on, whichever you want, right? So for this case, I don't think so difficult kind will come, look in on, that kind of a question may come. You can simply write this and ignore this one, okay, and you can ignore this one as well. Look through means to browse quickly, right? So sorry, it's my mistake, very sorry, this is not the one. Actually these two are, look over is also to examine and look through is also examine, right? So you can choose any one. You can use look over also, you can use look through also. If a sentence is given look dash, if the meaning is to examine quickly, you can either write over or through, both are correct. So giving a slash also you can write through. Look over slash through, meaning is same, to examine or to review something quickly, right, same. And you can ignore the last one, right. So that is all for today, and of course don't forget to check my website slothskill.com. This is going to be helpful, as I already told you, and we are going to meet again in the next class with a fresh set of phrasal verbs. Directly in the next class we will have the next set, and then we will move to something else, right? So thank you so much. See you in my next class. Bye bye. And don't forget to let me know whether these phrasal verbs are helpful for you. Any other word that you want phrasal verbs on, right? Like I am giving whatever I can find in the sample papers. Maybe your teachers will suggest something. So if you want those, that also you can tell me. I can give you the list on that, right? So that is all. See you in my next class. Bye.